Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Now I'm assuming since you are here, it's because you want to hear Katie discuss my financials. You probably want to hear Katie admitting that she paid for my financials. Well, you are in luck because she did discuss my financials last year and she did admit in this video that you are about to see that she paid for the information. Now, after the video plays, I'm going to talk a little bit more. I don't want to talk too much before I play it. But what I do want to say is that this is not a hate video. I'm not trying to cancel anyone. There are times that I think people need to remove themselves off social media if they are doing more damage than good. And at this point, my personal opinion is that Katie does do more damage to people's lives than good. Last year at this time, there was a lot of damage done to my life, and I do feel like Katie and her friend or ex-friend Unirock are the blame for a lot of it. I have forgiven Katie for the things that she done to me last year, but the reason why I decided to make this video is not to jump on this hate train, is to show a pattern of the way that Katie behaves when you are a target. If you are her target, there are no limits. She will do things that when we hear about the things that are being done, it will make you gasp. It will make you say, what? No way. She didn't do that. Who would do that? But if you are on Katie's bad side, or if she doesn't like you, she will do those things. So I'm going to play you guys the video really quick. Please stick around to the end because I'm going to hop back on and say a few more things. For one, keep in mind that 99.9% of the things that Katie is saying in this video are absolutely untrue. They are not accurate at all when it comes to my financials or when it comes to this fundraiser that she is talking about. So just make sure you hang tight to the end of the video.
I just wanted to jump on Instagram too and thank you guys because it's been a really crazy couple months. A lot of accusations have been made against me regarding somebody's channel going down because of me. And I've found some new information that I think will explain why this fundraiser was started, because there was some court documents I found that showed that some people involved in this were behind on some serious debt. They had some serious debt they were behind on, and if they weren't current on that debt, they were going to lose their vehicle. And right at the end of November, after not making payments on the vehicle for months, they suddenly make a payment, like a really big payment, over $1,000 on this vehicle. And it was on December 5th that the company that owns the debt and the car said they want to repossess it because they were so far behind. So I have court documents that show that on December 5th, the car company put in a request to repossess the vehicle, and then a response by them that states that they made a humongous payment in the end of November, and they are asking that the vehicle not be repossessed because they were able to make a payment at the end of November. Now you figure out what happened in the end of November. Just do your little deductive reasoning. I'm not saying that that's what was happening, but it definitely looks like there could be some circumstantial evidence pointing to the fact that maybe the people that held the fundraiser were behind on debt, and realizing that they could pin something on me, had this fundraiser and said it was about the kids, but it was really about a truck that was about to be repossessed. And if they didn't make the payment, they were going to lose it. Now, the funny thing is that all of this is public record. All of it. It's in U.S. court. In fact, I purchased all the records in U.S. court. So, yep. So they had a payment of $1,620 on a car. And so I'm guessing that the reason, now again, all deductive reasoning, that this email is suddenly not going to show up, and they're not going to discuss or address this fundraiser or even discuss that they rip people off, is because the money's gone. The money was used to pay the truck payment that they were behind on, that they hadn't paid according to the creditor since October. So they were like 3 payments behind. And now this company is requesting that they take possession of this vehicle on January 6th. A court date was scheduled for January 6th to repossess the vehicle. And the payment per month is over what? It's over $1,000. How much was raised in that fundraiser? Over $1,000. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Now, I've also been told that a similar fundraiser was done in this fall related to a football jersey drive, that somebody told me apparently someone ran off and stole money for jerseys for the football team. But apparently, according to some of her former moderators, that may not have been the truth, because her sons might not have been on the team, or the football tribe, the jersey stuff never happened. Well, the car payment over $1,000 has to do with the ongoing bankruptcy that's in court in the federal government, in bankruptcy court. Yeah. So now there could have been potentially 2 fundraisers that were done by this person under fraudulent pretenses to potentially... This is public because it's in Pacer, because it's part of a bankruptcy filing. So if it's part of a bankruptcy filing, it is public, because everything that's in a public bankruptcy case is public. And you can look it up on the Pacer website, which is pacer.gov, and you can find all of the documents there. All you have to do is create an account. I have an account because I use it for my job. I think the car payment was so high due to the Chapter 13 filing. And it was multiple late payments, not just one. So when somebody files for bankruptcy, then any debt that is outstanding becomes public record. So I hope that makes sense. Nope, Pacer is only for federal court cases. So it has nothing to do with international. So a large payment was made in the end of November. And because of that, they're now requesting that the car company not repossess the vehicle. And they are promising that they will become current. There has been no statement about this. I just found this information. Yes, so you can go to pacer.gov, and then you just have to create a username and password. And then when you go into the username and password, and again, I can't say that this is what the money was used for. This is just something that's happening concurrently to this going on. And so sometimes if things are happening on one end and you need money for something, sometimes when people are desperate, they'll make choices to do certain things to get money, okay? And if the money was then used to pay off a car payment and say not for Christmas, and then it was done under the pretense that I took the channel down, that in and of itself becomes fraudulent. Or it's done under the false pretense that you're giving money to a family for Christmas when a car payment was made only days later. And I think the reason why they won't give out the email about the copyright or the community guideline strike is because the community guideline strike had nothing to do with me and it was actually a copyright strike. And she knows that, and she also knows that the money is gone because they used it to maybe potentially pay off that car payment. So yeah, so this is where we're at, you guys. I have all the documents. It's all public record.
Wow, right? Yeah. So that's it. That was Katie basically making me sound like a scam artist, a thief, a liar, all of which things that I am not. I have not stolen from anyone. I did not run a fraudulent fundraiser. I didn't lie about anything. I didn't take money to pay a truck note when it was intended for my kids' Christmas. I will have a video coming out in a few days that everything that Katie said, I'm going to debunk with proof, with receipts for when I made my payment, the receipts for the dates of the actual super chat drive. I'm going to show that I actually paid my vehicle note, our bankruptcy, before the super chat drive was even held. Therefore, meaning I obviously could not have taken that money to pay my truck note. Okay, so I will be doing that. That video will come out first on my Patreon. So probably tomorrow I will drop the video that you just witnessed on my Patreon, but it will be filled with receipts to prove that Katie was not telling the truth. Now, obviously Katie did pay for my financials, but it looked like she just twisted things to fit a narrative that she wanted to run against me. At the time, she did not like me. At the time, she wanted people to believe that I was a liar, that I was a thief, that I was not a good person. If they believed that, then they were more than likely to be on her side. One of the things that bothered me the most when watching this video was seeing the people in the comments, because some of those people in the comments were actually subscribers of mine. So to see them believing what Katie said, saying things like, oh wow, fraudulent fundraisers, that's a felony, how stupid, or dun dun dun, or just basically believing what she is saying, it hurt my feelings, I'm not gonna lie. So I do want to say that the reason I put this video out was not at all to cause Katie any hate. I was hoping that when Katie got this lawsuit, when I heard about the lawsuit from Tati, I thought maybe this is what Katie needs to wake up, because Katie has hurt a lot of people since she's been on YouTube the year and a half. Now she says it's because she didn't know the rules and the guidelines to YouTube. But you don't have to know YouTube's rules and guidelines to know not to defame people. In my opinion, that's what she's done. You don't have to know YouTube's rules and guidelines to know not to hurt people. She's hurt people. I know last year she hurt me. I know that the Chrisleys have thought about filing a lawsuit against her. The Duggars, Amber Portwood, so many people have contemplated suing Katie, and it's not because she's just reporting on them. She takes it a step further. I think in her lawsuit it's important. I think the judge, if he really looks at this the way that I looked at it, wow, Tati, you have all these people with a much bigger audience reporting on you as well and speaking about you as well, but you're not suing them. So why are you suing this lady over here who has a fraction of the followers that these other big content creators have? Well, the reason why is because the things that Katie say are way worse than Jeffree Star, James Charles, PewDiePie, Trisha Paytas. They barely even talked about Tati. Like, they didn't say hardly anything compared to what Katie said. So I was really hoping that Katie would come to the realization that she has used her channel for more negative than positive. But I don't feel like she has, because she still gets up on her channel and does the same things that she has been doing. So that's the reason I decided to show this, to show proof that if you are a target of Katie's, this is the behavior you can expect from her, at least in my opinion. Maybe now she wouldn't do it because of the lawsuit, I don't know, but it's to show a pattern as well, that these were the things that she was doing. It's not okay. I don't want Katie to get any hate from this. I don't want people to go over to her channel and say, oh my God, I've seen this for you, done this for Leslie, you're blah, 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 blah. Just know it, just know, okay, this is what she's done. If anything, if you watch her and you want to ask a question, please do it in the most respectful way. I don't want people going on my behalf to Katie's channel and being rude, ugly, or nasty. That was not the reason for this. A lot of people are going to say, I'm jumping on this to make views, clicks, or money, whatever. Let me tell you something. Katie has done, last year, Katie done so many videos about me. IG Lives about me. Unity Rock. Video after video after video about me. So if you're going to say that about me, you have to say the same thing about them. That's not the reason why I'm doing it. It's not for views, clicks, or whatever. It's to put the truth out there. That this is what has happened. And this is what she has done. It's not okay. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you guys feel witnessing what Katie just said? Her saying that she did in fact pay for my financials. Her putting my financial information out there completely incorrect. And you may say, well, we don't know for sure that it's incorrect. Honestly, if you listen good to what she said, it would already tell you that there was no way this company was going to repo my car. For one, she mentions an October payment. She mentions a huge payment in November. And then she says December 6th, which was almost 2 weeks after that allegedly large payment, that they decided they were going to repo my car. No company is going to repo a car if you are making large payments. It's not going to happen. Also, because we were in bankruptcy, the car company cannot repo my car. The bankruptcy would have to dismiss my case, or they would have to be approved by the bankruptcy court to repo my car. And as long as my car is a part of the bankruptcy, I don't think it's going to happen. So if you just paid attention to what she said, it didn't really make sense. But tomorrow on my Patreon, I think it's going to be tomorrow. I'm shooting for tomorrow. I'm going to release the exact video that you guys seen with other receipts to prove that what she said was not true. It should come out on my channel and for everyone probably Thursday or Friday. So you guys be looking out for that. Also, I'm going to do another video where I do put out things that happened between me and Katie because there was a lot of drama between me and her. There was a lot of terrible things that was done or said. We did apologize to each other. She apologized to me for the things that she did. I apologized to her for the things that I'd done. And I accepted her apology, and I still accept her apology. The only reason why I've put this video out is, like I've said, to show that there's this pattern of what she does to people when they are a target of hers. Also, because I don't think Katie has changed. While she's not doing the same things to me, she will do this to other people whenever she feels like it. So you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure if you want to see the next video where I put out the receipts to prove that Katie was not accurate in the information that she was saying about me in this video, make sure you become a channel member or a Patreon member because it will go out to them first. Or you can just wait for it to come out to everybody in a couple days. And yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.